Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations on all the success.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel being a chart-topping act in the UK?
It feels pretty incredible, to be honest. It's just last year we were covering all the artists that we were on the charts with, and it's an amazing feeling to just have that hard work pay off.
And how are you coping with fame? Because it happened pretty quickly for you guys, didn't it? Sort of.
You know, funny thing is, yesterday we went to Westfield to watch Battleship and The Hunger Games, and we got to the movie theater unseen, and we were walking to a restaurant, and we said, okay, let's see how long it takes for us to get noticed. 2 minutes later, can I have your picture?
Yeah, so we always have to go incognito now just to make sure no one can spot
Well,
us.
luckily our fans are really polite, so they're making it easier to adjust.
We haven't had any crazy stories yet. The hardest bit is probably the schedule. It's so crazy, like there's no time for sleep, none at all. So
forget 8 hours, you need at least 10 hours sleep to function.
We get five at the most.
Sparks is the new single.
Yes.
Why did you decide to pick that song as your next single?
We decided to pick Sparks because it was a very different sounding song to the rest of the songs that we've released so far. It's actually very different to the entire album. As we said before many times, our biggest influences are No Doubt and Black Eyed Peas, and a lot of the album is carrot pop, very heavily No Doubt influenced style. But this song is the more Black Eyed Peas side of Cover Drive, so it has that kind of mid-tempo urban ballad feel to it, and it's the message of the song is just so beautiful, and it's about that special connection you have with someone, that spark, regardless of age, color, creed, and whether you've been apart from them for 5 minutes or a year, it doesn't matter. The point is you're just happy to see them, you miss them so much, and we just thought it was a beautiful message to put out there.
How much fun did you have making the album? What was the
oh my gosh, so much fun. There's so many random experiences that go on while you're making the album. Like I remember we went to New York, and it was like 2 a.m. in the morning, we're driving to the hotel, and we passed this like really dodgy street with like an ATM with graffiti all over it and like flashing lights. And we're like, oh gosh, I hope we don't stay there, right? And the cab stopped.
It was terrible.
It was so bad. It was so bad that Thierry actually had to sleep on a bed that was slanted like a mountain. So he'd sleep and roll over
and the
fall the
bathroom
ground.
smelled like a public toilet. Like it was that terrible.
And we had the suite. The floor under us had 8 rooms to 1 bathroom.
But I think the problem was that the UK label booked it, and they probably didn't know it was a bad hotel. So once we got to the States, they switched us eventually. So we were happy after that. But we had so much fun making an album.
We actually wrote a song about that.
Being from Barbados, I mean, you've mentioned Rihanna already. You've met Rihanna, didn't you open for her?
We have met her twice.
Our first ever gig ever was opening for Rihanna in Barbados in front of 25,000 people.
Wow.
And every time we tell this story, I get nervous again because I don't even know how we managed to get that courage to go on stage. It was so nerve-wracking, but we had the best time, best 20 minutes of our lives, and she herself, she couldn't even believe it was our first gig. She just said to us that, we were so amazing, we make her proud, and to keep doing what we do. So.
Did she give you any sort of advice about going into the music industry? Did she have time to?
She said, T-Ray, in about a year's time, I will go out with you.
No, she did not. He dreamt that the next night.
Then she gave us all her number.
No, that didn't happen. She just said to have fun. She said to have fun, really. And we were talking also about home a lot, about Barbados, and she was saying, you realize when you leave the country a lot, when you leave home and you're away from home for a long time, even though you visit all these amazing places, you realize there's no place like home. So when you get those opportunities to go home, enjoy it.
Yeah. You should team up with her for a big Bajan.
No, I will team up with her.
That'd be
Wow.